Kirklees Safeguarding Children Board are creating a series of videos on a range of different areas to provide partners with information in a different way, without attending a venue or spending all day out of the office. The information is very broad stroke. It's designed to give you an overview of particular areas. If you would like more in-detail information or to attend the KSCB training, then please go to the KSCB website, which is including at the end of this presentation. Tips can be delivered during a team meeting. You can use this presentation while eating your lunch, at home, in a quiet place where you are going to take the information in, grab a brew, watch it with a colleague, but please enjoy. Kirklees Children's Continuum of Need and Response Framework. The Kirklees Children Continuum of Need and Response Framework is the local model to assist all those whose work brings them into contact with children to grow up in circumstances that achieve their best outcomes. This document outlines some of the most common indicators of need and risk that practitioners will come across in their work with families, and provides a multi-level framework for practitioners to use in responding with service provision and ensuring both needs and risk reduce. Risk-sensible assessments. You will now be given time to read the risk-sensible assessments, which define the 4 levels of the framework. Identifying clearly the correct level of a child's needs and a risk is a complex task, and practitioners should seek advice and guidance from their team manager or your agency's safeguarding lead professional prior to making any referral to another agency. Where there are difficulties in identifying the correct level of need or risk, the agency's designated safeguarding lead should discuss any welfare concerns and child protection suspicions with a social worker. This is facilitated via the social worker in the multi-agency safeguarding hub. Should the safeguarding lead or team manager not be available, concerns should be discussed directly with the social worker. Information sharing. In the course of all referrals for multi-agency action, it is important to consider issues in the relation to both children's unmet needs and the possibility that they may be at risk of harm. When understanding risk assessments, it is necessary that staff should be risk sensible and that recognise that no system can fully eliminate risk of harm. When making risk decisions, workers must carefully balance the benefits of taking protective action with the potential costs of such action in terms of stability and disruption to family life. Risk assessment is the process of getting information about the sources of possible harm to a child and balancing these with assessment of the child's resilience and family strengths. Risk assessments are most effective when they are completed on a multi-agency basis, and typically lead professionals and social workers will contact other professionals who have knowledge of the child and family. Following the assessment, the information gathered is analysed to predict the likelihood and impact of harm, and appropriate plans are made to mitigate the risk to which the child is exposed. The collation of information on the child, its siblings, parents, carers and wider family members is vital to ensure the holistic needs of the child can be assessed and all risk factors analysed. Children are best protected when professionals are clear about what is required of them individually and how they need to work together with the child and its family and with other agencies. For the sharing of information to be lawful and proportionate, practitioners need to have clarity about gaining consent from parents, carers and children to enable different agencies to share information with each other. Practitioners in all agencies must adhere to statutory requirements in the Human Rights Act and Data Protection Act. Consent to share information must be both informed and explicit. Threshold disagreement resolution. In most cases, there are good working relationships between agencies, but very occasionally there will be a difference of professional views about the level of need, risk and service provision. All differences in views should be resolved at frontline manager level between the agencies involved. Where differences cannot be resolved quickly at this level, all agencies should follow the procedures. There is a link to the full documents for your own reading on the Kirklees Safeguarding Children Board website. And why not follow us on Twitter? The address is @Kirklees LSCB.